Yo, what's up guys, the Goblin, and today what I have for you guys is a HEXA MOAB, which is actually 6 MOABs in one game, and this isn't my gameplay, this is from a buddy of mine, DHT Bros, his link will be down in the description. This is a PC gameplay, ACR 6v6 on the map Bootleg, and he gets a freaking HEXA MOAB, which is 6 MOABs in one game, which is pretty awesome. That's, it's the only HEXA MOAB out there, I'm pretty sure. It's an insane gameplay, so it definitely deserves a like, and go check out his channel down below. First off, I just want to say, obviously these enemies on the other team were really terrible. Like, he barely even gets shot at. This first streak was actually kind of risky. He gets shot at like quite a bit, and then on the last streak he gets like no scoped, but luckily the ballistic vest saves his ass. Like, that would suck so much, dying off a Hexa MOAB. Like, I get pissed dying off a single MOAB, like if I'm just rushing playing solo. Imagine dying off a Hexa MOAB to a no scope. That would just be outrageous. Things would be broken, people would be killed and stuff like that. So first off, I just want to say thank you guys for the extreme support on my last video, which was the MOABs with every SMG. That thing is like 4,000 likes or more by now, and I just want to say thank you guys very much. If you guys could smash the like button on this video as well, that'd be really awesome, and beast this thing up to 3,000 likes. That would be insane. And I also want to say, if you guys didn't check out that MOAB with every SMG, make sure to do so. The link will be down in the description as well, as it's really insane. So today's video is not so much about the gameplay. Obviously you have an insane gameplay to watch in the background, 6 MOABs here in one game, but today's video is going to be more about Infinity Ward versus Treyarch, and a topic that I want to cover here. So what I want to say first off is that lots of people prefer Treyarch games or prefer Infinity Ward games one over the other because they are made by different developers, and that's simply the fact that it is obviously if a game is made by a certain team and a different game, even though it's still Call of Duty, is made by a completely different team, the games are going to be different, and they're going to have similarities between them, like MW2, MW3, COD 4. Those games have similarities. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, World at War, those games all have similarities as well. So first off, my question for you guys is, what developer do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer the Infinity Ward games or the Treyarch games? Let me know that down in the comment section below. I'd be really interested to see, and I'm wondering if this will be like pretty even or whatnot. Because me personally, I'm going to go ahead and leave my comment now. I'm going to say that I prefer the Infinity Ward games over the Treyarch games. That's simply because well, lots of people have different theories. I was talking to my buddy today, and he says he prefers the Treyarch games more than the Infinity Ward ones. We were playing Xbox today. We were actually playing some Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 1 was his first Call of Duty, and he says that he prefers it because it was his first Call of Duty, and MW2 was my first, full-on Call of Duty. COD 4 was actually my first Call of Duty, if you want to put it as the first one I ever played on my own Xbox and played religiously. But MW2 is the one that I would consider my first ever full-grown Call of Duty. I got it for Christmas. I was a Christmas noob, and I just went hard in that game. And look at this spot right here in this game. I didn't even know you could look through this thing on bootleg. I'm not sure if you can do that on Xbox. I'm pretty sure you can, I guess, if you can do it on here. But I've never used that spot ever, so I guess I'm gonna have to check out that spot later. But I prefer the Infinity War games. MW2 is my first one that I went hard in. I loved it. I love MW3. MW3 is my favorite Call of Duty out there. I have pretty much like 30 days played on this thing, and I was looking at my friends list today on MW3, and everyone was up there in days played, like 30 days. Some of my friends have 50 days. There's this one guy that has 80 days played on this thing, and I mean, the game is really good, and that's why I think lots of people have tons of playtime. If you look at like Black Ops 2, you don't see people with that much playtime. If you look at Black Ops 1, there's people with like 70 days as well. There's people with over 100 days on that. Call of Duty 4, I know there's a ton of people with over 100 days. But yeah, let me know that in the comment section below. And here I'm going to go ahead and say why I prefer the Infinity Ward games a little bit more. So the first thing that makes the Infinity Ward games well, there is some negatives to them, and I'll start with that, is there's a ton of bullshit in them. I mean, there's death streaks, but Call of Duty doesn't really have death streaks. They did have second chance in Black Ops 1, which was a perk, and it was really terrible, and it's just sucked before they patched it, because everyone, you would snipe someone, and it would literally take 3 shots to kill someone with a sniper, as well as the snipers were already weak in Black Ops 1, because you would hit them, you get a hit marker, you hit them again, and they go into second chance. They whip out the little M19 pistol, I think it's called, and they can just spam you with that. So that was one thing that was, bad about Infinity Ward games, is the death streaks really suck, but there's going to be no death streaks in Ghost, which is really awesome. What I like about the Infinity Ward games, and this may sound, weird for some of you guys, is the chaos. I just love how there's so much chaos. There's always stuff going on. You're always running the spawns. You're always random things are blowing up. And sometimes when you're playing like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, the map can just be silent, and you can be like, where the heck is everyone? Especially if it's, some people are leaving and maybe it's a 6-on-4 situation or something like that. You can be like, where the heck is everyone? Everyone is leaving this game, and it can be really silent like that. And I like games that are super high paced action. I like having some things like a 9v9 on Scrapyard going in on domination, just nades flying everywhere. Noob tubes, that absolutely sucks about MW2, but that's not really an Infinity Ward issue because, you know, noob tubes and MW3 weren't that weak. So what I like about Treyarch games is they are a bit more, I guess you could say Treyarch games aren't based as much on your kill streaks. They are in certain situations, not. Like in MW2, you can go for the nuke, and that's based on all. MW2 is a game based on all off kill streaks. MW3 is based all off gun. And then I would say for Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, those games are both based off kill streaks. So I guess you could say Treyarch games are based off kill streaks as well. But what I mean is the kill streaks don't really stack that much. You know, it's not like you're running a Predator, Harrier, and Pavlo, and it's not like when you get that Harrier, you can have like I think in MW2, like you can have 2 Harriers up and a Pavlo and like an AC-130 up all at once, and it's really crazy. And in Black Ops 2, they limit you, like, or in Black Ops 1 as well. I remember back in Black Ops 1 days, you know, the standard setup was the Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, Dogs, and me and my friends would run that. And then we had this one friend that would always run his stupid attack helicopter, and he would always cock block us with that because he would call in his attack heli, and we'd just have like 5 chopper guns waiting to go, and we'd be like, bro, can you please not run that attack helicopter? But he would still run it. He freaking loved that attack chopper. He wanted to marry it, but I guess he wasn't good enough to get the chopper gun like the rest of us beasts out there. But you know, that's one thing that is different about those games is MW2 and MW3 allow you to have more air support up when Black Ops 2 kind of likes to keep it quiet and keep it down low. Now I'm going to say the main reason why I prefer the Infinity Ward games over the Treyarch games, and this could change in the future right now, but Black Ops 2, all they added in was the nuclear, which is a stupid little title. I mean, it's pretty cool to get 30 kills in a row, and I've uploaded a ton of nuclear, so nuclears aren't stupid at all. But what you get for it is stupid. I mean, it's just a dumb little title. I'd rather get like my mom to knit. You should get your mom to knit a little patch on that says "Nuclear Son" onto your little sweater. Like, it's just that dumb that you don't get anything. I was playing with one of my in real life buddies, and I picked up a nuclear. I was like kind of freaking out, not really. I was like, "Yo, I got a nuclear, right?" And this is what he goes. It was near the end of the game, and he was like crying. He's like, "You gotta call it in, bro. You gotta call it in. The game's gonna end. The game's gonna end." And I was trolling him. I didn't tell him that, like, you know, you can't call a nuclear in because I guess he didn't know. He's just one of my in real life friends, not really a Call of Duty fanatic. And he was like freaking out. I was like, "What the fuck? Why didn't you call that in?" And he was getting all mad at me. I don't understand why they wouldn't make the nuclear just the same as a MOAB. I mean, it might promote camping a little, but just have it be called in, and it doesn't have to do all that EMP stuff. All it has to do is blow up the other team once. That's all it should do, and that's why I like MW3. It's got the MOAB. MW2 has the nuke. I think the nuke went a bit overboard. It's pretty easy to get, and ending the game, you know, it really promotes camping in that game, I'll say that, because all you have to do is camp for your 7 kills, then you can pick it up and pick up that nuke. And lots of people will do that. Lots of people will camp for the whole game, and you know, you'll be winning a domination like 180 to 100, and then enemy nuke incoming or something like that. And you're just like, are you kidding me, man? You look on the scoreboard, some dude's 25-0, camped the whole game to get 7 kills, and then, you know, his kill streak went ham on like Waste On or something like that. So I'm hoping in Call of Duty Ghost there's going to be that little secret MOAB thing. And lots of people are like, there's no MOAB in Call of Duty Ghost. There's only that, what's that thing called? Like the Odin Strike or the Chems. I don't even know what it's called. That only happens on that one map on Cranked or whatever. But MW3, nobody knew about the MOAB until it came out, I'm pretty sure, if my memory suits me right. So when this thing comes out, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some sort of secret hidden kill streak, as there always in the Infinity Ward games, except Call of Duty 4. Well, that was the first. Call of Duty 4 was the first, like, big Call of Duty, I guess you could say. Call of Duty 2 wasn't that big. Call of Duty 3 wasn't a very good game at all, I don't think. And then, obviously, Call of Duty 1 was, like, the starter of the series. So Call of Duty 4 was, like, the first one that got everyone going heavy, going hard in the paint on the multiplayer. And then after that, Infinity Ward created their little secret kill streaks like that. I guess the nuke wasn't really a secret. But I'm really excited for Ghost. And I'm thinking that this is going to be my game. This is going to be the game that I go absolutely ham in. It's an Infinity Ward game. I've been playing Call of Duty now for a ton of years. I got my skills up and I'm ready to go. And I'm just absolutely pumped for Call of Duty Ghost here. And yeah, I'm really excited like that. So once again, my favorite developer is Infinity Ward. Some of you guys may be Treyarch, some of you guys may be Infinity Ward. Let me know that in the comment section below. And right here, he gets hit with a no-scope, hit marker, and he got so lucky right here in this gameplay. Once again, a nice little PC gameplay. HEXA MOAB. Definitely go check out DHT's Bros channel down in the description below. If you guys didn't see my MOAB with every SMG, check that out down in the description below as well. And if you guys could pop a like on this video, that would be much appreciated. If we could, you know, blast the thing up to 3,000 likes, that would mean a ton to me. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support on my videos lately. I'm going to take you guys all on a shopping trip to Toys R Us and buy you all new skateboards or a new basketball or something like that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. And yeah, that's about it. And as always, subscribe for a cookie. I'm out. Peace.